Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be doing a recommended video. This is part of the You Did This playlist, but I'm going to do this one separately because I just like doing Puffin Forest things. Yes, we're doing Puffin Forest, the guy whose previous video I watched titled Pee in My Bucket. If you haven't seen it, it is exactly what it sounds like. And I'm going to watch more of his things willingly. I feel like I have done something wrong with my life, and this is the first indication. So we're just going to jump right in it. This one is going to be a most absurd character. So I have no idea what this is going to be. I know very little about D&D. I know very little about Puffin Forest, except that I seem to be incredibly weak to his style of humor, and his minor animations are really hilarious to me. So we're just going to jump right in and hope this is less crazy than his pee in my bucket video. Seriously, that was literally what it said and literally what the video was about. It was truth in advertising. When I don't think anyone wanted there to be truth in advertising. Absurd character it is. Oh god, how life-scarring is this going to be? Probably very. Probably very. So let's get started.
It's not every day that you get to play a high-tier 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons character.
Why not?
So when one of our friends offered to run a one-shot game for a birthday and asked us all to make 14th level characters,
Ooh.
we were all pretty excited. Originally,
Okay,
I
so they
wanted to
chose
be
a
a high-level spell slinger who get those powerful magics that let you warp reality. But then I had another character concept pop into my head. One that I knew that if I didn't play now, I probably wouldn't get a chance.
Even I know this one.
So I contacted the GM and asked him, "Hey, Sue, I have a little bit of a weird character concept I'd like to run past you."
Is it a
Yeah,
bard?
sure. What is it? As long as it's from the book, it's probably fine.
Oh, yeah, it's from the book. Just, I thought I might double check with you just to see if it's okay and everything's fine. And I told him my concept, and he's like,
Is that even a legal character?
Probably
I
not.
think so. I'm pretty sure it is.
I
If
might
you
not
can
know
make
D&D,
it
but I know exactly this
legally,
conversation.
I'll allow it.
Mm-hmm.
Convincing the
I'll
DM.
see what I can do. The day came and we all pulled out our characters.
Oh no.
While the GM and I were keeping mine a secret, they went around the table and introduced their PCs.
Oh, they draw them
And
out.
then, finally, it came to introduce my guy, Abserd. His backstory was that a long, long time ago, when Abserd was a young lad, he was admitted to Swagort's School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. They were like, "You're a wizard, Abserd," and then after a year, they're like, "No, you're not," and they kicked him out. And then, after
Seriously?
being on the road, he got caught up in a fearsome tribe of barbarians.
Bard?
Barbarians, yes,
I knew
who
it!
doesn't know
Bards!
the tales of the barbarians? That fearsome group of marauding minstrels who would tell tales of their epic conquests. And then after them,
Believe it or not, that's not
some
entirely
religious clerics that were like,
realistic.
"Hey, come join our church. Our Holy Mother welcomes everyone with open arms." And then after a while, they're
They
like,
kicked her
"Maybe
out?
not you."
Him
And I
out?
got kicked out of there too. And after I left them, I joined up with the Wilderness Guards. The Wilderness Guards, yes, the Wilderness Guards, a group of soldiers that would go around like rangers watching the forest, and were trained in the art of kung fu,
Oh my god.
paladin magic, and could
So it's
shape
not even just a bard, it's a
Honestly, the group didn't admit a whole lot
Llama.
of people. Kind of didn't want extra members. Every year they're adding more requirements, trying to kick people out. I think they were kind of elitist, little bit of a douchebag. Just saying.
Did he just
And
leave?
after I left them, I was on the streets for a while, and I met a guy who taught me the
Is he a
secret to
little
being
of...
a rogue.
Oh god, he's
Hey,
a
you know how you
generalist.
can use a knife to stab people? Have you ever thought about pressing it, like, really, really hard when you do that? And then I discovered I have a bloodline going back that gives me magical powers, other than the magical powers I already possess. And then after that, Cthulhu was like, "Hey, do you want some more magic?" And I said, "All right, sure, yeah, that sounds cool." And there we have it. That's my backstory. And I did all that because, you see, when I contacted the GM about the character I wanted to play, I said, "Hey, I'd like to play a multi-class character."
Sure, yeah. What classes?
All of them? Well, I'll be damned. With that strange backstory,
He let it
there gave me
happen!
just enough experience to multi-class into every
Oh
single
my
one.
god.
That's really weird. Some people are like, "I want to play a jack of all trades," and then they wimp out on like 1 or 2 classes. No, when I say I want to be a jack of all trades, I want to be a jack of all trades.
Oh my
All
god.
of them. Not this 1 or 2 class thing. And I pulled out my
Oh,
character
this is
packet,
awesome, I love it.
not my character sheet, but a character packet.
I might not know
Because each of
D&D,
the
but I
classes
know
that use
DM
spells
rolls.
require their own sheet.
Just
How
convincing
does
the
the
DM always
character
works better.
play?
It doesn't. I mean, seriously, I'm an archer that can't shoot, a fighter who can't fight, a healer who can't heal, a wizard who can't cast a spell. Does that sound like a broken character to you? The
It's
hardest part
absurd!
of
Sorry.
making Abserd was figuring out how I was going to be role-playing him. Because I had to
idiot.
think of why he kept getting into these groups and then promptly get kicked out. I didn't want him to be just, like, evil and people kept catching him or something.
No, he just has to be a...
So, this
punster.
is what I came up with.
Oh, no.
Abserd was a drifter. He looked like the kind of guy who, whenever things started to get difficult, he was off to the next job. On his neck was a bandolier of different gods he worshipped. Oh, hello there. Nice to be making acquaintance with you. I am Abserd. Really?
That's the voice?
you're going with. Let's go. We have big adventure waiting
Oh, God, he's
for
one of
us.
those role
I will
players.
be singing a song. I am great at singing. So the party took off, on to the next
The
part.
party's
of the
gonna kick
story.
him out.
We arrived at a forest that was cursed and manifesting strange
Can they throw
creatures
him at
and
the enemy and just walk
monsters.
away?
As we were passing
I've
through,
seen
the
it
party
happen in
got
games.
jumped by enemies.
It was a
Oh
40K game,
no!
though.
Watch out behind you! There is great danger! Abserd ran out on his own and got jumped by these fey quicklings, who darted off, and he pretended to walk away. Oh no, I think we can't find them. I guess I'll be going now. Okay. Goodbye. And then they came out to attack me. I was like, you have fallen for my deception, because Abserd said he was going away, but he didn't actually go away. So you have fallen for it. I is very clever. And then he promptly got stabbed.
And
Everyone was like, oh no, not Abserd. I can't help him. He's so far away.
Oh, that's
so far away.
hilarious. All the
A
classes.
thumb comes up and he says, don't worry, everyone. Abserd is okay. It's okay now.
Oh, God.
In another fight, we were being attacked by centipedes. Bugs started crawling on me, and one of them was like, oh, hey, Abserd, those bugs might crawl into your mouth. You should close your mouth and stop talking. Please?
Because the voice is so bad, yeah.
Oh, that is great idea.
Oh, God, they're going to draw
I
it going
closed
in.
it in their silence. Oh, thank God. I finally got him to shut up. When they suddenly heard a voice in their head. Oh, hello there.
Ah!
I am talking
He
to you
knows
inside of your
telepathy!
head. I have the Warlock's awakened mind because I'm also a Warlock, and that's one of the powers I have.
Ah!
Abserd is very powerful. It's very
I'm
powerful
guessing with
magic
Abserd
he
as the
has.
final
That way
boss.
I can be talking to you even when I can't be talking to you. Isn't it great? At the end, we finally got to confront the final villain, who was holding someone hostage. Is there any way we can free that person? Because we didn't want to just abandon someone. Why, yes. Perhaps if one of you were willing to sacrifice yourself,
Abserd.
I might be tempted to do an exchange. My prisoner for one of your own. Of course, you would have to sacrifice one of your number. But I know you wouldn't be willing to do that. So the bond which your group shares is tighter than anything. The agony over sacrificing one of your own would be a burden that you would have to carry forward for the rest of your days. What stories lie in the future for Abserd? No
The
one
crazy
can
thing is,
truly
that's actually a
say.
fun character.
Rising against the evil.
That voice.
When there is great danger. I am the hero of the story that they call, and the name that they are calling is Abserd.
It's so stupid. I love it. I love it when you can get a DM to agree to stupid things. Again, not official, but oh man. And that was Puffin Fort's The Story of Abserd. I've mentioned it a lot already, and I'm probably gonna mention it again. But while I don't have much experience with D&D, I have done a few games where it's more, I'm gonna roll a d20, and if you actually roll well, I'll let you do it, as the DM's general rule. And yet, even that is too restrictive, so people try and convince the DM of things. And any time that is involved, I've already learned that makes her a freaking good story character. Usually bad for anyone who wants to actually play seriously, and that's, you know, you saw what happened to Abserd. It's that, yeah, that's kind of what I expected. But just like the minor traits, I cannot talk to you in your mind without speaking, and you can always hear me forever. It's painful to speak that way, but at the same time, it's hilarious. Oh man, I think I'm becoming a huge fan of Puffin Forest. So, You guys know the deal. There is a link below to the original video. If you haven't hit it up, go do that because Abserd would like to get more views. It's like the darts voice, just a little higher, like a little different pitched. So all the same, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.